So my big thing is feet with runners, as Connor's touched on. I'm of the impression that the smarter the shoe is, the lazier the foot is, okay? So if you think back 50 years ago, we had Olympic athletes running in plimsolls. There was absolutely no technology there. All of the skill came with the athlete. Nowadays, you walk into Up and Running or any of the other running shoe stores, you've got choices. Do you want motion control? Do you want arch support? Do you want a neutral shoe? Do you want a barefoot shoe? The list is endless. The technology that's in this footwear now is incredible. But it's like anything. How many of you know your wives, partners, husbands' mobile phone numbers? We've got the technology, right? So we don't remember it anymore because it's right there. It's at the push of the button. It's the same thing with the muscles of your feet. They don't need to remember how to work because the shoe does it for you. But the trouble is, we get a little attached to our running shoes. They're very faithful. We have a committed relationship with them. We probably stay with them when we shouldn't. Okay? So as a shoe ages, the technology in it starts to die. At that point, your foot is lazy. It doesn't know how to compensate for the shoe collapsing. So that's where your niggle injuries start to come in. Okay? So we're going to touch on all of that today. So, in a nutshell, the foot is very similar to the hand. It should have the same dexterous motions as your hand. So, I'm going to get you all to pop a shoe off for me. We're all going to play with our feet today. I'm impressed at how many of you have tied your laces. Good sign. Oh yeah, socks too. I want to see those little pinkies. Yeah. Hey, don't be embarrassed. We want to see your toes. No one's going to look that closely. Hey, I had to go and get a pedicure for this one, so. All right.
You can use it. If your feet aren't looking great, you probably won't put them in the video.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So, for a starter, your big toe is the thumb of your foot. Okay? It should work independently of the other toes. Okay? If I handed you your front door keys and I said to you, you've got to open your front door with your little finger and your second finger, you'd look at me like I was absolutely mad. You'd be like, why would I struggle when I can use my thumb? Yet 90% of the people that come in through my clinic stand with the weight in their little toes. I'm just checking on Connor because, yes, you see? So we put a lot of weight through those little toes, okay? He's the little guy for a reason. Stop bullying him, okay? Leave him alone. So you want to stand and therefore run and move with load through your big toes, okay? So if you all have a little stand up for me, and I want you all to just walk on the spot for a second, just let your feet naturally relax. Okay. How many of you have got more load in your little toe than your big toe? Okay. What I want you to do now is to roll, so you're applying a thumbprint pressure with your big toe on the ground. You're not trying to mush it into the ground. Okay. You're just applying pressure so that if you lifted it up, there'd be a sweaty toe print. Okay. As soon as you do that, you should feel the muscles on the inside of your thigh and the little muscles in your tummy kick in if you're stood with that good physio posture that we discussed in workshop 1. Okay, can you all feel that? How it changes which muscles that you're working? Okay, so you can sit back down now, I'll keep standing up. So in a nutshell, just by using your big toe, you're activating the midline of your body, the center of your body. So as physios, we preach core stability till we're bored of it. So you guys have got to be. The simplest way of firing your core is to use the center line of your body. Okay, so big toe, core on, stronger, better running. Okay?